Hey and welcome. In this section we will build complete simple Pokemon game. So by adding number of Pokemons on the map, and every Pokemon have name, description and power, and name and description and power, and our location will represent by Mario, and when Mario moves through the map he could catch Pokemon and his power will be increased. So we will go step by step to build this game. We will learn a lot. We will learn how to use CocoaPods, this package manager, to add Google Map, then how to show or image in the map, then how when someone tap on the map we show him add a Pokemon and someone tap on the map, and also I will learn how to add Pokemons in the map, how to catch the Pokemons and more. So let's get started step by step. Hey again. Let's get started to build our Pokemon game. So I will create a new project. I will say single page application. I will name it Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon. I could name it Pokemon. Pokemon only will be enough. Nothing else. Next. So I will save it here in my project folder directory and bam, done. So to start using Google Map, first of all, I have to add Google Map SDK to my project. So how I do that? Let me just first close the project completely. If you just try to go to the Google Map developer website, you'd see here they have developer.google.com maps/iOS. Then go to iOS SDK and in guidelines, and you'll see how you install this library step by step. If you see, they mention something about CocoaPods. CocoaPods is just package manager. It allows you to add number of libraries to your project in single click, which is amazing. So I would use this library. So first of all, make sure to install it. So open the terminal and say, hey, sudo gem install CocoaPods, then enter your password, so you would be able to install the CocoaPods. So here's the steps how to create the project step by step and how to connect it. So instead going through these steps, I will move this in another screen so I could do it by my hand. So now he installed the CocoaPods in my project. First of all, I do cd to the project directory, which is this Pokemon. Make sure to the project directory. Then click ls. Again, ls, screen, clear screen. You'll see I have only Pokemon and I have this my project, normal project. That's what we have in the normal project. Second thing, what I have to do, I have to say pod init. Why I have to say pod init? So he will create, if I click ls, he will create pod file for me. Okay. So now I say nano or vim for pod file to edit it. First of all, I just remove line. I remove this hash before this line. So make my target iOS 9. Even my target is iOS now 11, but don't care about it. Whatever the version you have it here, 9, 8, whatever, just remove this one before it. Why? Because this is how CocoaPods library until now they support 9. But that's totally fine. It could work on 10 or 11. So whatever the version you have it here, 9, 10, 8, whatever, just remove this one. And here you will start adding your libraries. So it's really amazing. So what's the library I want to add? For example, I need to add Google Maps. So I say pod, then I say Google, then I say Maps. Bam. What else? I would use another library I will add it, which is Google Places. Maybe you will need to use them in your project, so add these both. So after I add them both, it is better to just following the lining. So here you add them, then you click Ctrl X, then yes. Okay, now if I do vim nano, I will see these both again. That's fine. So now I could say Ctrl X, so my work is good. So now to add these packages to our library, just say pod install. Okay, bam. In seconds, he will add all needed libraries to my project. See how much easy and amazing. Also, when we go later on to Firebase, really easy. Just mention whatever library you wanted, mention its name, click pod install. He will install all that libraries to your project, which is really amazing feature that come with iOS 9 and after. Before that, it was very hard time for people to start working with maps. So yes, I will wait for seconds and bam, done. So if I just click ls, you would see I have he create too many files for me, which is the project and too many things. So if I just go here to my directory iOS then Pokemon, I would see too many files now here. From now and end of the section, I will not use this one, because now from now on and next I will use the workspace. I will not use the project. Why? Because now I have more than one project. When I have more than one project, I will use workspace. Why more than one project? Just double click on it. One of it my project, and one of it Google Map SDKs and many pods. So this is, I have more than one project, pods and my project. If you have more than one project, you need workspace. So that's fine, you don't care about it. Just go to the Pokemon and boom, go to the app delegate. I didn't talk before about app delegate. App delegate is the file that have some configuration about the system. Like if you go here, this function will fire it automatically when the application did launch, when the application started. This when application go to be active. Then when the application go to background. So for example, you need to do something when your application enter for in the background, or before it enter to the background, or it become active, or terminate. So this is different function. We use it when you want to control something about our application. Hey, I need to do something when my application started. Okay, do it here. I need to do something when some person click home page. So I would I add my code here in background. I want to do something when my application was in background, it's coming again in foreground. I will add it here. I want to do something when my application is done. I will add it here. So now I want to use Google Map. So what I will do, just say, hey, I make sure if it's this library is imported. So I say import Google Maps. That's cool. That's me imported. Second thing, I just go in the application launch. I will do register for my APK. So how I do that? If I just go back again to this website, if you just go here a little bit down, you would see here you could create API key. So to use Google Map, you have to have API key. So I just click here. I say, hey, click project. I will create a new project, whatever. Create a new project. I will name it Pokémon iOS Udemy because I have many projects. So this will be clear. I click enable API. So now what he will do, he will just create API key for me, or he create map a key for me. I could use it in my application. So which is really amazing, this code. Now you say, okay, what this code? This code will allow you to use Google Map. So what if you want to use more hits, because this have limited. If you just go to Google Developer Console, you will see this project is created there, and you could manage your billing if you want to get too many Google, not to play Google Developer Console, which is Developer Console, which is this one. So the idea of this website, it allow you to manage your billing, and you say, hey, I need like this project, I need have unlimited hit for the Google Map, because normally now if we use it, it's just you have limit number of hit. So this is Pokemon iOS Udemy, you could manage everything, but by default I don't have any problem. I could use it for demo, and they give you I think 1 million hit per day. So just make sure copy it and finish. If you see go down, he say, hey, you need to add this line in your code, so just remove it from here and say here, from here I need to do GMS, then I say services. Okay, then I say dot provide API key, then bam, add the key. So this is the key I added. Now whenever my application get launched, started, he will directly say, hey, I know this project is allowed to use Google Maps, so use it. I don't have any problem. So just you have to register the key in your project. Now I want to show the map in my application. Okay, the process is not so complex. I just do the main story. Main story is my main activity. Okay, what I have to do, I need to show map in my activity. Okay, I would go here and say in seconds, I would add the Google Map here. This is my UI. I want to show it. And this is the code that behind the scene that manage the UI, which is this UI. So I don't need this one, view did load. I need only view did load. So first of all, I need to define variable name it map view, because I need to use map view in my code later on. This should be part from GMS map view. Okay, GMS. Hopefully, see, I cannot use it for. First, I have to import the Google Map first. Then I say this one is part from GMS map view, and I say, hey, this one, because it's a class supposed to be to be not null, so you have to mention this line after it because they already define it as not nullable. So now, okay, you define your map view. See, okay, my map view equal gms map view dot map. I want to show map, and you see he just asks you for two things. The first parameter, the frame, I will say g or cg react dot 0. Don't care about it, this is just a frame that you needed. Then the second thing, the camera. So when you want your camera to be focused on the screen, so you have to define the camera. So I say, okay, let the camera, when I want my camera to be in the screen, okay, I want my camera to be in GMS. So say GMS camera position dot camera. Here you define your camera when you want your camera will be. So I don't use this function. If you just say again, just remove this code, camera, you see too many functions I have. One of them with locate latitude and zoom, I need this one. So locate latitude, every location in the map have a specific locate latitude. So there is no two location have same longitude and latitude. So I would say, okay, I need this one appear in 43 as longitude, and I need it in -77 as latitude. And the zoom, like how much zoom to that position, I say 10. I could select any value between 1 to 24. So 1 is too far away, 24 is too near to the object. So I would use 10, something normal. So then I say, okay, I have my camera, send the camera here. That's good. Now I have camera, I have my view, just I need to show this map in the view controller. So if you see here what I have this view. So I need to show my map in this view. So I name it view. So okay, to do that, I say okay, self, that means this class dot self dot view, which is this view, equal map view. Then hey, I want you to show this map view and this self view. So now when you run it, he will directly understand what you want to do. He will just first he connect with Google Map API. Then what he will do, he just define the location with specific locate latitude that we will update it later on with our location in the map. Then he just take the camera and he will move it to that location, and bam, in seconds he will show you the map with that location, and you will be happy for. Here we go. After a while I did see this map. If you see like how much far away I am, because I give it 10, so if I give it 15, you will see the distance like near from that, because as much as you increase the value, as much to be near. So I would say 10 for now, which is good. So if you want to see more details, go more than 10. And yes, here we done. Thank you for watching, and see you next. Hey again, let's get started step by step to show user location in the map. So whenever I move, he show me as a Mario on the map. So to do that, first of all, I need images. So I will go to my project, or my project on GitHub. I put folder for you, name it assets. There is something named map. Take these images and drop them here on this asset. See, go here on this asset and just drop these images. You would see this is 4 images. But if you see I'm using only 1x from the map, from the image, you have to add 3 sizes, 1x, 2x, 3x. You have to do that. Why? Because there's different devices, different size. You have iPhone 7, 6, 4, everyone have different screen size, so you have to match 3 sizes when you want to upload the application. So this one, if I just want to change it to 2x, so I have to do it this way. So first click on it, I just go to the sizing, edit size, resizing, change it to 200, save it, then save as, and try to make save it as, but just mention after it at 2x. If you didn't mention anything, he will consider it at 1x. So save it. Then again, do same thing, to go to edit, resize image, change it to 300 by 300, and now do save as 3x. Okay, then bam, save. Now what you do, just go here and see, this is 2x, just drag it here, drop it, 3x, drag it, drop it. Do same thing for all the images. I don't have time to do for the image, I just do it for 2 only. So yes, this is what I want to show you just in images when you upload your application to the store. So now I have the image. I want to get started. I want to show my location in the map. To show my location in the map, I have to read the GPS from the device, read GPS value from the device. So how to read GPS value from the device? First of all, I need to import something named GMS map view delegate. Sorry, not GMS map view delegate. I need to do CLL location, which is location manager delegate. So this location manager have a specific method need to be implemented, which is location manager. Okay, location manager, which is this one maybe. Take two parameter, manager and the location. So which one take two parameter, manager and location? Let me just look for it, because he gave me too many things, which is this one I needed, manager and location. So this function will fire the app whenever the location changes, and will have the latitude and longitude for the user location. So how to make this function run? So to make this function run, I have to connect it with delegate. So how I do that? So it is number of steps. First of all, you say, hey, let the location manager equal the CLL location manager. Oops, he doesn't get it. CLL location CL location manager. Okay, which is this one. So just create instance from that class. Second thing, you need to just initialize this some parameter for this instance. You say, hey, this one dot delegate equal self. So he will directly understand, okay, I have location manager, my delegate is this activity, I have this activity already implemented this method, that's okay, that's mean call this one. So whenever the location change, he will call this one. This is what we mean by delegate, and we will talk a lot about delegate, but just think about it in this way. You have location manager and you wanted to listen to user location in your activity. How you do that? First of all, you just import this protocol and add the method. Then you say, hey, this location manager delegate self. That's mean, okay, this self is the delegate, so this is my method responsible to get user location. So second thing, the location manager needs some parameter, so which is one of them is described accuracy. So this, it is this describe accuracy. You give it like K is CL, then L location accuracy nearest 2 meters. So there's too many 10 meters, so even 10 meter I needed to update it. You could do different type, you see it KLC, they're different thing, but I needed every 10 meter to get updated. Then I say get location manager dot start. So start, you say start updating monitor. So start updating location, or start updating monitor. So this one. So yes, now I have everything ready. I say, hey, I have the methods. I define my character. I say, hey, every 10 meters update location. So every 10 meters, this one will call it, and he will have the location of the user here. But wait a minute, this needs a specific thing to be added for the devices running on iOS 9 and after, which is the permission, runtime permission. So you have to say, first of all, you have to say self location manager dot request always authorization. Then you say, okay, self dot location manager dot request you say request when in use authorization. So like when someone want to use it, then you say, hey, now here you say, hey, if the location manager, so if this permission is granted, if CL location manager dot location service enabled, do this one. Why I did this thing? Because in the devices that run on iOS 9 and after, they need runtime permission. They need user to ask the permission during the runtime also, not only during the code time. So now I'm checking here. I'm saying, hey, check request for the permission, so he will see pop-up dialog ask him to access to his location. When he accept or he deny that permission, I'm checking. If he accept, run the service. If he doesn't accept, don't run the service. But also I need to do one more thing. I need to go to something named plist, and here I need to add one more thing, which is add. Then you go down, search for privacy. Okay, you look for privacy when in use location. So privacy when location when, or location when in use. So location when in use, so make sure add it. So if you see, just if I go to the source code, you would see he has something named here location when use. This is just permission. You have to add it in the when you want to access to user location. Now when you run it, you would see some pop-up asking for user location. Hey, this app needs to access to your location. Would you allow him or you don't allow him? We will do something with just because we're still missing something. We need to add more thing and before we click run. So I just get small bags. So how I get user location, you see how in seconds, like you saw how we did that to get user location from the device. This just get a permission, not get user location. Now I have this permission, I could access to the user location. Okay, here I would start my work. So here I have the location for the user. Okay, so let me define something variable here, name it old location. Okay, and this will hold the old location for the user. So it should be type it as location or CL location 3D location, and this way CLI location coordinate. I don't know why he doesn't do that, but I have to say CLL location coordinate 2D. Then I open a bracket, I give it what I need in the latitude and what I need in the latitude. So just say location latitude, this one. So a latitude I give it, for example, for as initial value 0 and longitude 0. This is my initial value for it. Now whenever this method is called, I will get the location from this method and add it here. So location dot, you can say manager dot location dot coordinate. So he will get you 2D location. So now I just getting the 2D location of the user and add it here. So whenever the user location is changed, I will have the location of the user here. So here is not optional. This one should be in this way. So yes, here whenever the user location is changed, I will get that location and I will have it in this variable. Now I want to show the location on the map, on this map. Okay, to show the location in the map, I need to create marker. I say, okay, let marker me, or me marker for me will be equal to the ms marker this way. So I define the marker. Need to pass some number of parameter. So marker me, I want to send the position of this marker where it should located. So I have to give it or CLL location, which is location 2D coordinate, same as this one. I need to give it location 2D coordinate. I give it the latitude and longitude. So the latitude will be whatever I have in the old location as a latitude. So dot latitude, and the longitude whatever I had in the first location as a longitude. So taking longitude, taking latitude, define my location. So I have my marker, now my location. So I could say many things, like title was a title for this marker. Okay, I would say me, or it is me. What more in this marker? I need to define something about like a snippet, like what the details I need to show in this marker. Here is my location. Good. What is more? The image for this marker. This marker need to have an image. We said to give it a Mario image. So I will say dot icon will be equal to the UI image, and I give it the image path. So I say name, give it name only. Hopefully I have a name. I could call the methods that pass it name it, and hopefully this one will work also. So name it, the name of the image. Do you know what the name of the image? Okay, going here, you see I name it this one. This one is me, Mario. This is me. Okay, this is the name of the image. So I say, okay, the name of this marker should be Mario. Okay, I define everything for myself as a UI image, as a marker, where I located, where is me, what's the title, what's the details, what's the image, and it's just to add this one to the map view. So just saying, hey, add this one to map view is really easy. Say, okay, marker me dot map added to this map, so self dot map view. So okay, now everything sounds cool, but do you think we miss one thing? The thing that we miss is the camera view. Now it's right, if you run it, he will show you the map, but he will not move you to the location of your location, because the map view is set to be in this location only, so he will not follow you. So to allow him to follow me, if you see now in second, he don't follow us. So to allow him to follow me, I just have to copy these lines and move them to my code. So I say, okay, first of all, I will just go here. I say, hey, let me just first of all say, let's camera. Okay, now if I just run it, I will not see my location in the map. Even he add marker and everything was fine, but the camera is not moved to my location. The camera is set to be here only. Okay, so now I need to change the camera position to follow my location. So did you see, this is for the camera, we say it before, but now I want this camera always follow me, which is always my location. Where is my location? This is my latitude. Okay, it is to be located in my latitude and also in my longitude. Okay, cool. Also now what I want from this camera to do, I want it to be the near 15 because I need it too much far away, like near me. So now I have the camera. Okay, it's following me. Just I say, hey, self.mapView, the map view that I have it, dot camera, the camera of my map view should be equal this camera. Now if you run it, whenever you go, he will show your location. He following, the camera will follow you. The camera will follow your location whenever you go. You go forward, he should follow your location. You go back, he follow your location, and boom, that is. If you see, when I click on myself, he show me, and here's my location. From where bring me? From this one. Here's my location from here. The picture, he bring it from this one. So now try to take the phone and move through the streets. You will see Mario is moving with you whenever you go. So yes, this is a good start. Let's go next. Hey again. Now we did good work by showing our location in the map, and whenever we move, he will show us as a Mario. Now what I want to do in this video, I want to show the Pokemons also on the map. So every Pokemon is an object, so to do that I have to create a class for the Pokemon. So I could click here and click plus from this one, add file, or I could go from files in new file. It's both way. So what I would say, CocoaPods, and I name it ns object. Make sure ns object, ns object. I will name this file like Pokemon, whatever you would like to name it, go ahead and name it. So I say I name it Pokemon. Okay, I would add s just to avoid the naming maybe between the project name and Pokemon name. Maybe I will get this a problem. So you say, okay, this file already existed, just something mistake, just create a new file, and that is because I just by mistake create the file before seconds. So yes, this is my ns object, which is my Pokemon. So class of Pokemon, which is part from ns object. I no longer need to be ns object. We will talk later about ns object. I just normal class with Pokemon. What do you think the Pokemon should have? They have many things. The one thing is latitude. So latitude, which is I supposed to be double. Okay. One more, I need longitude, TUD, in this way. Also, I supposed to be double. What more? I need the image for the image for my Pokemon. So it should be string. I'm just taking the image name. Then also I need more, which is something about this name of the Pokemon, should be string also. I need also the description of the Pokemon, string also, and also I need the power of the Pokemon, how much power the Pokemon have, I would suppose the power should be double, and also I have variable for is catched, like if the Pokemon is catched or still not catched, I define it as boolean, which is also this way. So I define init for my initialize. So this initialize will get number of parameters, which is one of them is this parameter, and longitude, latitude. All these have to be passed through this method to get initialized image and name and description, and the power only is catched by default will be false, because by default when you create the Pokemon should not be catched. So okay, so this dot latitude, you say latitude, oh no, this I'm just using self dot latitude should be equal the latitude, and self dot longitude should be equal to the longitude, and self dot then the more self dot image all should be equal to the image, and self dot image and I have self dot name will be equal to the name, and self dot des equal des up, and self dot power will be equal to the power just initializing. And last thing, self dot catch, if it's catched or not. By default I say false, because no one catch the Pokemon by default. Now yes, I have the object of Pokemon. Now what I want to do, I just create list of the Pokemons to show them on the map. I already have the images for that Pokemons, so all what I have to do, just simple list, and this list will hold all my Pokemons. So just going back here, going back to the main activity, which is main, I would define here list of the Pokemon. I say okay, variable for the list for Pokemon, okay, and list of Pokemon should I supposed to be array of the Pokemons. So array of Pokemons, okay. I didn't like the way of naming it Pokemons, because it should be single object Pokemon, but I name it that name just to avoid this one. Let me just rename it. I don't like it to be in that name. Hopefully I could rename it. So going here, file, bam. But you know what I will do? I will just click here, copy this code. I didn't like the name of the Pokemons to be in this way, so click delete, remove, then create a new object. Make sure I would just select a new file, and as object I name it Pokemon. It is not convention to have it like Pokemons, which is like, I don't believe this is correct to have the Pokemons. So just class, but now let's name it Pokemon, not Pokemons. Single Pokemon, single object. So now going back here, okay, I have list of Pokemon. Okay, now it's good. Now what I will do, just define function to hold all my Pokemons. So going here down, I define func. I say load the Pokemons. Okay, and here you go. So how I would add elements inside the list I have it. So I say self dot list Pokemons dot append. I'm adding what I have to add. I had to add Pokemon, because Pokemon is a class, and this class have constructor with too many parameters. You know about that parameters that this class take. Okay, well, the parameter that this class take, I don't know why he didn't did autocomplete, but we just click here again, Pokemon constructor, please. Here's the constructor. Show me the constructor. If you see here, I think I have to clean to see the constructor. Okay, I see. I just added here. Just try to move it to my project, to my package. I just added in the rock package, so I will add it back to my package. So this is my Pokemon. Should be, this is the initialization. So going back here, sorry for all that delay, but sometime writing code will be, we will have problem writing code. So Pokemon, hopefully now I just want to see the autocomplete for the constructor. Here you go. Now he showed me the constructor. So autocomplete, number of things I have to pass. First of all, what's the longitude? For example, this number you give it was the latitude, this number, just you add them in the location, give it the name. What's the name of this one? That is, suppose if you go here, you see this one, for example, this one, trombles, whatever. I just give it that name, the image, and the name will be same name, but first character capital, and description, Trombles lives in Japan, and the power, let me suppose 33, and you do same process for 2 more Pokemon, but I will add them in the locations that where I am exactly, because I don't want to add them something far away. So I just prepare the code, I will just replace it. Okay, what I did is this: I added list of the Pokemons, but I add them in the same location where I am now, because by default you know where he would add me. He will add me in the California. So I added three Pokemons in the same place where I am. So what I need to do now, I need just this function need to be called when someone want to load the application. So when the application loaded, first of all I will call this function. He will load the Pokemon in this array. So this list or this function will have a list of the Pokemon, or this array will have list of the Pokemons. All what I have to do just in this video, just showing these Pokemons on the map. So how to show this list of Pokemons on the map? It's really easy process. You see, this is how I show this is my location. So this is my location. I just show Pokemon here also. I say, hey, show the Pokemons. Okay, just for loop to go through all these elements. I say, hey, for the Pokemon in the list of the Pokemons. It is small letter I will select, because Pokemon in list of the Pokemon, any Pokemon in the list of the Pokemons, bring it. I will do same this process for every Pokemon. So I will say, hey, okay, first of all, a great marker, which is marker Pokemon. Okay, second thing, this marker should represent Pokemon latitude or latitude. So Pokemon latitude and Pokemon longitude. Hopefully I name the same name there. So I just say longitude, that's hopefully same name. This one, if I say latitude, yes, same name. So then I give it title, which represent the Pokemon dot name. Okay, okay. Here is the snippet, should be represent the Pokemon dot what? Not the capital, the small Pokemon. The Pokemon dot description. The image will represent Pokemon dot image, the image of that Pokemon. So I just have all this information about the Pokemon, which is really amazing. Now, okay, all these objects should be read only, because you know that this is this immutable object, not immutable. Like you need to read them in this way. So yeah. Okay, before I run the application, I'd make sure from one thing. First of all, I need to see not only the name, I need to see the power also in the message. So I say, okay, with power, and I display the power also, which is the Pokemon power, which is in this way. You say, okay, Pokemon dot power. Also, if you see, this function will be called whenever the location changes. That means you will have too many markers as your location and too many Pokemons. So to avoid that, you have to clean the screen. Say, hey, this self.mapview.clean. Just avoid it. So now when you run it, hopefully everything is cool. Seeing the Pokemon on the map, which is what we want exactly, and if it's good, so you will go to the next video. Yes, so here you go. Every Pokemon, when you click on it, you will see the name of the Pokemon, and you will see the where he is and his power, and everyone in details. So here we done. Thank you for watching. See you. Okay, now I have everything ready. My location of the Pokemons, and I'm ready to catch these Pokemons. So how I could catch these Pokemons? When I move, I be in same location of the Pokemon. He will add it to my power. So first of all, let me suppose I have power. So my power also variable player power should be as initial value 0. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't catch anything yet. So now I want to do some extension to the double class. So I say extension. We talked about how to add extension to the double class to round number. I will use that code that we do it. If you don't remember it, I will get the function now for you. The function that we name it round2. that will ruin the double values. So I say places, okay, will be as an integer, and I should be return for me double value, and this function should, or this extension should let say div zero equal the power function, which take two things. This power function take, first of all, take 10.0 powered to the double for the whatever coming as the places. Okay, then it will have to return for me, I know this is math operation, so return for me self multiplied by divisor self, which is the number that sent it, and both these should be dot rounded, hopefully rounded will work. Then yes, divided by divisor. Okay, so yes, this is my function that I did define it to do. Hopefully that one will be correct. So this is the extension that I defined it in my class to add extension to the hopefully I did add anyway. Yeah, this is my extension. Hopefully everything sounds cool for me, but I think the extension now need to be outside of this class, not inside that class. So make sure it's added outside the any class. So boom, everything ready. Now the double class already have a method named Roman2. So how I catch the Pokemon? Okay, the catching Pokemon now the process really easy. Now I see when my location in the same location of the Pokemon, then I consider this Pokemon will be catched. So I say okay, if the double, I just open a bracket, I say double for the my location, which is will be considered old location, or why I name it old location, should be my location. Okay, my location, name it this one my location, this one my location, just avoid this stupid naming. So my location, so where is my location dot the latitude, okay, and this my location dot latitude dot row12, I give it like last four character in my location will be equal to the location of the same location, the latitude for the Pokemon, which is this Pokemon object latitude. If it is, and so I just close this bracket, and the my location dot longitude, so let's copy this code, same code. Hey, this one latitude should be in this way. They have different naming for latitude, and same thing for the longitude. So go with this for condition or for if condition. If my location dot longitude equal to the longitude for the Pokemon, that means yes, I catch it. Here is catch Pokemon. That means hey, if my location and the longitude will be in same, and when I round it for last 4 digit in the character of the longitude, because you know the location as a longitude I'm to show as a long digit number. So if my location will be equal the location of the for the Pokemon as a latitude in the 4 first character, and my is in the same longitude, that means I catch that Pokemon. So how I could catch that Pokemon? I need to update is catch for the Pokemon to true. So first of all, I need to define index, okay, equal 0, because I need to update. Now here I say hey, index will be equal index plus 1. Now here when I catch that Pokemon, I need to update that Pokemon object, catch it to the true. So I say Pokemon for that index is catch it will be equal to true. So he will so when I go to that location of the location of that Pokemon will not appear again in the list. Why? Because now I'm saying here I want to make sure hey, if the Pokemon is not catched, I say hey, if the Pokemon dot is catched equal false, do this process. Otherwise no, just go next. So if the Pokemon is catched, is not catched, like equal false, just do this process. If the Pokemon is catched, don't do this process. So for that reason, if no catch, whenever I catch the Pokemon, he will not appear again in the map. Why? Because the for loop, when I move again, the for loop will remove it from the map. So he just showing the Pokemon in the map and also checking if I could catch it. When I catch it, change it true. Next time when he do for loop, my Pokemon will not show. But I need to do simple alright dialog to show him, hey, you catch the Pokemon and your power is this amount. So I say alright dialog. Oh, and I said him the power of the Pokemon. Let me suppose. Before that, let me just define the function for alert dialog. So here is it. I define function to show alert. So I say I name it alert dialog in this way, dialog, and this alert dialog will take something like the power of the Pokemon. So the power should be double. He take it and he added to my power. So first of all, I take this power, add it to my power, player power. So player power should be equal the old value for player power plus the Pokemon power. We could name it here Pokemon power. So it should be a really clear variable name. Hey, my power will be equal to the old power that I have it plus the Pokemon power. We understand before how we could do alert. Okay, let's do it again. Why not? Alert equal, do you say UI alert control, UI alert controller. I know every time I do it in different way, so which make you confusing. So UI alert controller take the title catch Pokemon or catch new Pokemon. Okay, then the string I say, hey, your new power, your new power is showing his new power, which is player power. Okay, I say, hey, when he catch the Pokemon, I will make sure this one is 0.0 to make sure it's double, so he would understand this one is double. So double plus double, he will not get a problem here. So hey, hey, you catch a new Pokemon, your new power is this number, and I show him this one, which is the alert message. What I want to show, I would suppose to say UI alert default one. So I say UI alert control style, cool, dot alert, showing as alert. Then okay, I want to show this alert. The process is really easy. First of all, I need to add action for clicking OK. So alert dot actions, I say UI alert control, UI alert action, UI alert action. Then I open a bracket. This action have number of parameter, title of the action. You say okay, I get it. And now if you want to give it a style, you could give the style, say UI alert control style dot default, UI alert action style, not control style, UI alert action style dot default one. And also the handler, that the method that I wanted, what I want to do in this method. So you could define the handler now if you want to learn how. You say okay, handler, you say action, this handler take action in whatever you want to do. Say print, say action in, then you say whatever you want to do here. You say okay, print for me +1. This is just action I want to do it when someone click on the alert. So when I want to show the alert, I say hey, self dot present present if I open bracket, then I give it number of things. One of them is alert that I want to show it. Second thing is the animated boolean, I say true, and the third one is null. Okay, this is my alert. So now you understand how we do the actions. Like some people say, hey, what this mean actions, like action like what you want to fire when someone click the button. Say hey, when someone click the button, I want you to do this one. I don't know why he give me this error here, but let me just see what he say. He say cannot call value non alert action. This one should be UI alert action. Well, the problem here is UI alert action. Okay, this one should be add action, sorry, not action, add action. So yes, this is my alert dialog. Everything is fine. I say now when I want to call it, I will call it here, and I would send him the power of the Pokemon. I say, oh, Pokemon dot power. Okay, now what's happened? Try to move through the map and see what he will do. He will, whenever you catch the Pokemon, he will send the Pokemon power here for this method. This method will take the power that you give it to the Pokemon, add it to the user power value, player value, show in the alert message. When you click, he show you print +1. So now when you want to do anything, when someone click on it, okay, you could write your code here. Say the action, any code here, your code here. When you want like do action when someone click cancel or when someone click OK, and we will see it later on when we work around this problem. So yes, I think I have a problem. Hopefully I don't, but it's someone he show me, hey, I have a problem here because I'm showing my location should be, because I update the code in second, I changed the old value to my location, and this one should be my location also, and hopefully now this problem is fixed. So yes, this is basically how we did the application for Pokemon. So what I would give you advice is just try to add a Pokemon in different locations, like in your location in the map, because now your location will be in the map will be this one. So how you get your location? Really easy process. If I just say here, okay, this is my location, is that right? The coordinate one, my location, just do here print this for location slash my location, so you would see it. So you would see your location in the map. Now when you run it, whenever you when you plug your phone to the device, you will see your location appear here as a locations. But you know emulator by default will use the location of the Apple. So if you just track it here, see here is location, he give you the location as a longitude and latitude. So here we done. Thank you for watching and see you next. Hey again, I just want to give you a quick hint in this video, like how when someone click any place in the button, you just show him a marker, or you want just add Pokemon in that location when he click. So how I do that? Okay, first of all I need to listen to this map. So I listen to the map event. So I would do that by adding delegate, saying here, okay, I would do listen for GMS map, so map view delegate. So I just listening to the map view delegate. So map now have to have delegate the map view, this one. So I have to say, okay, self dot map view, okay, dot delegate will be equal to this activity, the self. Now I need to implement that method for the getting user location and the getting click of location, which is name it what? Which is name it map view. Okay, looking back on map view, he have too many things, but I'm looking for someone he have did tab at. So if you could do it in this way, did tab at. So did tab at hopefully show me. Bam, he doesn't show me the tab at. I will look for map view now. So map view, I would say did tab here, and this one maybe did tab at. Where is it? Did tab at this location, this faction. So this faction will be called whenever anyone did tap on the location on the map. So I say, okay, let me first of all make sure this faction is working. So okay, I say I would show whatever the location of the coordinate they have it. I say, okay, here I want to show me the longitude, then latitude. Okay, so I say coordinate dot longitude, not latitude. So longitude, show him here longitude value, and also this one show him here the latitude value for the location. Oops, I should be this one here. Okay, and latitude value, and show him tab at in this way. So you will see he is tabbing in any place. So whenever he tap on any place, you show the current latitude and current longitude. So wait a second, let me see if he will be able to show me the tabbed place. So boom, see whenever I tab, he give me the latitude, longitude in my location. Now what I want to do, I want to show Pokemon whenever I click. Okay, what I will do first is this. Let me take this Pokemon and go back on the top. I say, okay, I need this Pokemon as a latitude appear. I want to append a new item in the list, which is in that latitude. and appear item in the list, add item in the list in that longitude. That's cool. So now whenever you click, you will add a new Pokemon. But because you are using emulator, when I click, you will not see the Pokemons in the map because I'm not moving. I'm just in the same place in my GPS. My GPS never changed. So how I could show the Pokemons when someone click? Okay, how? To do that is really easy. I would just steal this code for showing list of the Pokemons, and I'm not interested here to show the player value or whatever. I just want to show you how when someone click, I would show him the Pokemon value. This is just a practice video. It doesn't relate it to the game. So now he will just show us a Pokemons. He will not show us anything. So first of all, he will load the 3 Pokemons with the me. Then if I click, he will add a new Pokemon here. See, bam, a new Pokemon here. He add too many Pokemons because I didn't did any clear for the screen. See, whenever I click, he add a new Pokemon. So yes, here we done. Thank you for watching and see you next.